Hey everyone, welcome back to English Vibes. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Liam. This is the channel where we help you improve your English every single day through real, natural conversations.
That's right. No textbooks, no boring drills. Just two friends talking, like we always do.
And today we have a really useful topic, something that comes up almost every time you meet someone new.
Yes, today we're talking about jobs. How do you talk about your work in English? What do you say when someone asks, "So, what do you do?"
That question, what do you do, is one of the most common questions in English, and a lot of learners feel nervous when they have to answer it.
So, today we're going to make it easy for you. We'll show you how to talk about your job naturally and confidently,
So get comfortable, grab your green tea,
or your coffee, whatever you have.
and let's get into it.
Okay, Liam, let's start with you. What do you do for work?
Sure. So I work in IT. I'm a software developer.
Oh, nice. And what does a software developer actually do? Can you explain it simply?
Of course. Basically, I write code to build apps and websites. So when you open an app on your phone and press a button, someone like me wrote the instructions that make that button work.
Oh, wow. I never thought about it that way. So basically, everything on our phones, someone had to build all of that?
Exactly. Every single thing, the button, the colors, the way the screen moves when you scroll, all of that is code.
That's incredible. It sounds very technical, though. Do you need a lot of education for that?
I studied computer science at university, but actually these days a lot of people learn coding online without a degree. There are so many free resources available.
Really? So anyone can learn it?
Pretty much. It takes time and practice, but yes, it's very accessible now. What about you? How did you get into design?
So I actually studied fine arts at university. Painting, drawing, that kind of thing. But then I discovered graphic design in my second year, and I fell in love with it.
Oh, interesting. So you went from traditional art to digital design?
Yes, exactly. I still love painting as a hobby, but professionally, I work digitally now, mostly on my laptop and tablet.
That's a cool journey. So what kind of things do you design in your job?
All kinds of things: logos, social media posts, posters, website layouts, packaging design. Basically anything that needs to look good visually.
That sounds really varied. Do you enjoy it?
I absolutely love it. Every project is different. One day I'm designing a logo for a small coffee shop. The next day I'm working on a poster for a music festival. I never do the same thing twice.
That sounds like it never gets boring.
Never. That's my favorite thing about creative work. Every brief is a new challenge. What about you? Do you enjoy coding?
I do, yeah. I think what I love most is the problem-solving aspect, because coding is really just solving problems all day.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. So imagine you're building a feature for an app, like a search function. You write the code, you test it, and it doesn't work. So you have to read through all your code and find the mistake. We call that debugging.
Debugging. I've heard that word before. So, debug means to find and fix the problem?
Exactly. Bug means an error or mistake in the code, and debug means to find and remove those mistakes.
Oh, that's interesting. So, where did the word bug come from?
Actually, there's a famous story about this. Back in 1947, a computer engineer found a real moth, an actual insect, stuck inside a computer causing it to malfunction. She taped it into her notebook and wrote, "First actual case of bug being found."
No way. A real bug caused a computer bug?
Yes? Isn't that amazing? So the word has been used ever since.
I love that story. Okay, so what does your typical workday look like?
So I usually start around 9 in the morning. First, I check my emails and messages from the team. Then we have a short team meeting. We call it a stand-up meeting,
Stand up meeting? Why is it called that?
because traditionally everyone stands up during the meeting, so it stays short. Nobody wants to stand for too long,
That's so clever. I love that idea.
right? It's usually only about 15 minutes. Everyone just shares what they're working on that day, if they have any problems, and what they finished yesterday. Then we go back to work.
That sounds very efficient. My workday is much more flexible. I don't have a fixed schedule, really.
Oh, really? So, what does your day look like?
It depends on the project. Some days I spend the whole morning just sketching ideas, just drawing rough concepts by hand first before I go to the computer.
Oh, interesting. You still draw by hand first?
Always. I find it's much faster to explore ideas on paper before committing to anything digital. Paper is very forgiving.
That makes a lot of sense, actually. Do you work from home or the office?
Both. I have a hybrid schedule. 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. When I need to focus and be creative, I prefer working from home. It's quieter and I can play my own music.
What kind of music do you listen to when you work?
Lo-fi music, actually. No lyrics, just instrumental. It helps me focus.
Oh, same. I can't listen to music with lyrics when I'm coding. My brain tries to follow the words and I lose focus.
Exactly. Instrumental is perfect for deep work. But when I need to collaborate with my team, brainstorming new ideas, presenting concepts, I prefer being in the office. Face-to-face communication is just easier.
Definitely. Some things just work better in person. So, what do you find most challenging about your job?
Honestly, difficult clients. Sometimes a client asks for something, and when you deliver it, they say, "It's not what I wanted." But they can't explain what they do want.
Oh, that sounds really frustrating.
It can be. But over time, you learn how to ask better questions at the beginning. So you really understand what they need before you start working.
That's a really important skill, not just in design, but in any job. Understanding what people actually need.
Absolutely. What about you? What's the hardest part of your job?
Deadlines, for sure. When you have to finish something by a specific date and time is running out, that pressure is very stressful.
Oh, I completely agree. Deadlines are tough. I sometimes stay up late to finish a project.
Same. But I think that's true for most jobs. The important thing is how you manage your time.
True. I've been trying to get better at that. Planning my week in advance so I don't end up in a panic at the last minute.
That's a great habit. I use a simple to-do list every morning, just writing down 3 or 4 main tasks I want to finish that day. It really helps me stay focused.
Simple but effective. I should try that. But overall, I think we're both lucky to do work that we genuinely enjoy.
100%. A lot of people spend most of their waking hours at work, so it really matters to find something you actually care about.
And even if you don't love your job right now, you can always keep learning new skills and work towards something better.
Exactly. Nobody is stuck. That's the beauty of learning, including learning English.
Well said, Liam. Well said.
All right, before we go, let's quickly review some really useful words from today's conversation.
Great ones today. Okay, first word, deadline.
A deadline is the date or time when something must be finished. For example, I have a deadline on Friday, so I need to work fast.
Super important word for any job. Next one, to collaborate.
To collaborate means to work together with other people on something. For example, I collaborate with my team every day to finish our projects on time.
Love that one. And our last phrase today, face-to-face.
Face-to-face means meeting in person, not online or by phone. For example, it's easier to solve problems face-to-face than over email.
3 really practical phrases for talking about work in English. Write them down and try using them this week.
And that's a wrap for episode 2 of English Vibes.
Thank you so much for listening today. We hope you picked up some really useful English for talking about your job.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel grow and reach more learners.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new episode.
We'll see you in the next one. Keep practicing every single day.
And keep your English vibes going. Bye, everyone.
Bye.